Good morning. This is breakfast today. Two links of chicken sausage with kale in it, and then 3 eggs, sauteed jalapeno, onion, salt, some cheddar cheese, and Cholula chipotle sauce. So for dinner, I'm cooking up this steak from Publix Greenwise. It's I have to find out what that actually means, but it's more organic than the other stuff, I guess. And some asparagus. As you can see, I need a bigger cast iron skillet, I think. Also on the steak, I got this seasoning from Publix yesterday. Buttery Steakhouse. It sounded good, so let's see how it is. Alright, so dinner is done. I got my steak, asparagus, and then creamy horseradish sauce, and a spindrift. It looks delicious. I'm here at Walmart trying on some clothes. This is a 2X shirt. It's a little too tight, but it's almost not. If I lost another 20 pounds, I might be good. So it's been exactly 1 year since I started this weight loss channel. This isn't exactly the video I envisioned for my 1 year, but this is what it's turning into, I guess. Maybe I'll do something a little better soon, but I don't know. The first video I made, I titled it Genesis, and that was kind of a play on words since I'm a Sega Genesis fan, but also since it was my beginning video, I started it with the beginning book of the Bible, just to make it interesting. So that's why this one's titled Exodus. I was thinking about just talking about how I left that person I was a year ago. I don't know. It's difficult because it's like I'll never, like, in my mind, I tell myself that I'll never go back to what I was like a few years ago when I weighed 401 pounds. I want to say that I'll never let myself go back there, but at the same time, I don't know. I worry about it. I mean, I'm not going to let myself, but I worry that I could just suddenly, I don't know, want to give up and stop exercising and stop eating right, stop, trying to lose weight. Um, but honestly, at my age, I'm 39. I'll be 40 in April 25th. I can't afford to put that weight back on. It's like if I don't lose it now, I'm kind of afraid that I'll never lose it either. But I will say that my mind. I guess I've gained some knowledge about food, and I know how bad ultra processed food is. I'm not saying that I still don't crave that stuff, because I do. And there will be times, which we have seen, that I give in to it and have some food that isn't optimal for my health. Um, but I just have to keep drilling into my brain that I have to go back to eating healthy after meals or days like that. Um, but it's just like, the ultra processed food. I think of it now as like not even human food. I still do. I loved Oreos. I never bought Oreos often from myself, partially because I knew I would eat the whole bag. But it's like thinking about Oreos now. I just don't think about the flavor and how I would like to dunk them in milk and just eat them. But now when I think of Oreos, it's like I think about all the chemicals that they're made up of, and how none of those are natural. Um, the human body, shouldn't be eating stuff like that. So I feel like the way I think about food is different. I think that'll help me to not go back to eating that way. I don't know. It's like I want to say that I've 100% changed my mentality in the way I think about food, but the reality is I will probably still have temptations by bad food, and sometimes I'll give in to it. Um, Sometimes when the chemical balance in my brain is different, like I'm not feeling as happy or something, I know that I'm aware that I'm more likely to give in to stuff like that. Not even when I'm not as happy. Sometimes when I am happy and celebrating, I'll give in to food like that. I'll justify it to myself. Um, I probably still have to work on that, honestly, of not giving in times of celebrating or times that I think I can just let my diet go. It's like I can't let it go. This was today Saturday. Yeah, from yesterday's weigh-in, I was looking at the weight that I tracked on my Fitness Pal, and um, I don't know. I was looking at before the trip to Europe, which was at the end of September of last year. I think my weight was down to like 291. Might have been 290 something. I don't know. I was almost under 290, and like I was thinking, that trip has already been like how long? 5 months. October, November, December, January, like 5 months already. It's like, where did that time go? It's like I know I can recall what happened during those months, but I don't know. Like I'm thinking about my weight progress, and although it's been good ultimately, I just get a sense of I have to work harder on losing weight. I can't. 5 months is quite a long time, and to be heavier than I was before I left the trip, I don't like to think about that. Makes me feel like I wasted that much time. So anyway, I've got this sense of urgency. It's like I have to really work to get it off. I can't keep being stagnant. I have to consistently lose weight. I have to consistently be healthy. I can't give in every now and then to junk like the ultra processed stuff. Um, there are times when I know that I'll have cravings, and I think when those times come, I just have to make the right decision on try to get something that's not as processed, not full of sugar, and just try my best with that. 'Cause I know that will happen. I'm human. Um, so it's just I got that sense of urgency of needing to really lose this weight. Um, there's someone I was talking about something else before. Now I forgot. um, I don't know, but I want the next year with this channel to, I don't know, just go well. In the 1 year, so I started at three. I forget already. I want to say it's a 44 pound loss, 328, and now it's like 396. I think I calculated it earlier. I think it was like a 44 pound loss. So if I mean 44 pounds, sure you can lose more than 44 pounds in a year, but I don't know. I shouldn't beat myself up because I've only lost 44 pounds in a year. It's like I am, I would. It's funny. Like sometimes I think if I could pay money to lose weight, how much would I pay to lose 44 pounds? Like I would pay thousands and thousands of dollars to lose 44 pounds. So 44 pounds I'm happy about. Um, I'm glad I'm not 44 pounds heavier. I look at that video, and I'll put the link to it in this video's description. But I can definitely see it in my face, see it in my face and my chest area. Um, so there's 44 pounds made a difference. Um, in September of 2023, I was at 355. So if I look at that number, um, yeah, it's much more significant. That's almost a 60-pound loss. So I'm definitely making progress. Um, I know sometimes there's months when I don't make progress, but overall, it's progress. So I'm happy about that. Um, I just want to, you know, make sure I have better progress, I guess. The Epic Universe opens in May 22nd. So I don't know. I'm thinking about that and just thinking how much I want to weigh. If I could get down to 275 or less, I'd be pretty happy about that. Um, I really want to get back into like a 2XL shirt just to where I can shop again and not have to feel like a lot of places have at least 2X shirts. 3Xs are harder to find. When I first started this channel, though, I was in a 4X shirt, and I'm in a 3X. 3Xs are pretty comfortable. Actually, the shirt that I got at Walmart today, I needed some polos. I was going to go to a mall that was like an hour away, but I didn't feel like doing that. I went to Walmart, and I was craving Chalk Zero chocolates. I got some chocolates. And I got the two shirts. Well, I didn't show the shirts. Well, I showed the black shirt. I got that, and I got the blue. There's a blue, navy blue shirt. Got underwear too. I needed that, and I forget what else I got. But anyways, the shirt, the 3XL shirt fit. I tried the 2XL, and I showed how that fit. It was too tight. I wouldn't wear that. But I could almost get into it. And of course, sizes vary by brands. So, but it's encouraging to see that I'm closer to a 2XL. So I'll be happy once I get down to 2XL. I would think I'd probably have to weigh around, I don't know, 260. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe 275 will get me into 2X. I'm not sure. It all depends on where I lose the weight, I guess. I feel like it is my upper body that I lose it from first. My waist has always been much smaller than my upper body. Like, I don't have any butt at all. I wish I had more of a butt, but I don't. I don't know. I do notice the pants. I bought pants I bought pants for the trip, the European trip. So I bought those in September-ish. And I forget what size I bought, but I know when I bought them, I tried the same pair on in the store, but they were too big, so I ordered a smaller size online. They might have been a 42. I don't know. Pretty sure they weren't a 44. I don't think I would have bought them that big. Pretty sure they were a 42, whereas now I wear them and they're like falling down. So even though my weight hasn't really changed since that time, maybe my body composition has changed because the pants do feel like they're pretty big. They need to go down a size at least. So I don't know. It's just the non-scale victories that are good to look at. So I don't know. I think as far as a mass exodus from the way that I was a year ago, I'm learning, and I think as I learn, I'm educating myself more in how I want to be and what I want to eat and why I don't want to eat the things that I used to eat. I think all that helps from exiting or leaving the way that you were once before. So I'm happy about that. I was watching too, like, another reason why I started this channel, well, actually, the main reason why I started this weight loss channel was just to get better on video. Because I plan on making vlog videos on my other channel for the theme park. So I did this class on Udemy. I think it's called "How to Be More Charismatic on Video." I forget the instructor's name now, but he's got a Facebook group too. So he said the best way to to get better on video is to practice every day. So I'm like, oh, how can I practice every day? What the heck am I going to make content about? Man, I started to do the keto diet in September of 2023. That's when I really focused on losing weight again. I'm like, well, why don't I just vlog my weight loss? So that's what I did. And watching the first video, I can tell, I mean, I'm still not great on video, but I've definitely come a long way. I'm a lot more comfortable on video. I recently posted to my, it was called the community tab in the channel, but now it's just called posts. But in the posts section of this YouTube channel, I posted a video of a popular Disney vlogger that I was on, JoJo, and I was just proud of that because there's a time a few years ago this person was vlogging. He's a video game vlogger, and he had me on his video, and I cringed watching myself. I tensed up, and I couldn't get words out. And it was like, ugh. But I felt good about my, what do you call it? Not my interaction with JoJo. I felt like I was pretty good on video, so I was happy with it. But so yeah, I've definitely gotten better. Like I said, not perfect or professional, but a lot better than what I was. So to me, I'm happy about that too. Just in general too, I think making videos has helped, but also just doing the improv, putting myself out in front of people, has helped a lot. With improv, and now I'm doing the acting class. I still love improv, but I will say that I'm a little more excited about acting right now. I mean, I've been doing improv for a year, so I don't know. I still enjoy it, but the acting class, I don't know. I just think that'll be very interesting because the woman, she seems very well experienced, and I just think that we're going to explore getting into characters and staying in characters better. So I think that'll be interesting. So it's been a really good experience. So anyways, I can't believe how fast this year went from making videos. It took me almost a year to get over 1,000 subscribers, so I'm glad I hit that landmark. That's not the word I was looking for. There's a different milestone. I'm glad I hit that milestone and monetized the channel, so I'll make a couple of dollars here and there, I guess. Possibly. I don't know. But it went by really quick, the year. It's kind of weird, too, to look at all the videos and, I don't know. I look at them, I'm like, this was 5 months ago? This felt like this was yesterday. So, yeah, it's really strange. It's I've had the thought that losing weight was just always, I don't know, such this dire struggle that I would have to deal with for the rest of my life. But, I mean, when you think about it, I don't know. I don't want this to sound depressing, but life isn't really that long. So it's you have to be aware of how many years you got, and you have to determine how you want to spend that time. Do you want to be physically debilitated with the weight to where you have body issues? The weight, I can feel it on my back, and I'm sure it's bad on all my joints, my knees. My right knee it's been bothering me a little bit, I think, from all the walking I've been doing. So yeah, you just have to, think, is all this processed crap that I'm addicted to, is it worth continuing to eat and not have good health? Um, or do you want to overcome those addictions and temptations and just live a better quality life? So, losing weight is definitely a mental battle. For me, it's at least 80% of the battle. Um, I think it's that way for a lot of people. So, it's a learning experience, really. Once your mind is programmed to be a certain way and changing it, it's difficult. It's really difficult. So, but I think once you do change your mentality, I think that is how you have lasting weight loss, I think. So, all right. Well, thank you all for being around. Some of you have been around for a year. I appreciate that. I have to give a shout out to Ashley Duncan. She asked for a shout out, so there's your shout out, Ashley. Sorry, I forget the numbers on your username, but I know your name's Ashley Duncan. And Raymundo. There's a few others. Chris, I forget her name. Kristen. Sorry, you know who I'm talking about. Kristen posted very inspiring, motivational comments, supporting comments. So thank you for that. Um, so, anyways, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. I saw that only 30 or 35% of viewers are subscribed. So there's a few of you who can still subscribe. So, alrighty. Well, I hope you all had a good Saturday. Mine probably could have went better, but it is what it is. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow I've got improv, and I don't know what I'm doing during the day. It's a Super Bowl tomorrow. I know I won't be watching that. Maybe I'll try to watch the commercial. I don't have TV service. I don't know. I don't want to pay for it. I use different methods to get all the content I watch. So I don't have TV. And even if I did, I most likely wouldn't be watching the Super Bowl because I'm not into football. But if you are, I hope you all enjoy it and have a good Sunday. All right, I'll talk to you later.